Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the HermitCraft server, we are working on building a set for a late-night talk show. As you can see behind me here, we've got a big fancy curtain, but not quite big enough. We're actually in process here. Let me show you some stuff. We are looking at the temporary test set for Only at Night with Joe Hills. This is a core concept. We have chair for me, chair for interviewee, and chair for sidekicks and other guests as needed. The design is roughly supposed to emulate an outdoor evening at the Palapa Pier, but there's a lot more to improve upon here. For one thing, that curtain needs to be 4 blocks wider, so we're going to be ripping out this set no matter what. This is a test, a concept. If we're sliding it over 4 blocks, which would, push it this way to about there, I also realize there's some other things I want to improve too. I want to pull the whole set forward. We leave the Starry Night backdrop where it is with the moon there, and then we add maybe a little bit of an oceanscape in the background, maybe a buoy or something, just enough to really kind of give that something. Also, we might end up adding some sort of pixel art background of whatever Cleo's been working on. Why don't we go take a look? Cleo needed some dark oak, so why don't we run some dark oak saplings and whatnot over to Cleo and take a look at the hillside that is getting put in, because that might look good along here. Time skip. Howdy, Cleo.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Pretty well. I know yesterday you mentioned needing dark oak saplings, so I went and harvested you some.
I do.
So here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're most
that's
welcome.
really nice of you.
And in the process, I got about 4 stacks of dark oak logs. I'm just going to give you half because I needed the other half for my own stuff.
That's entirely fair. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. Just getting
no
given
problem.
things today.
Yeah. Well, we all got to make progress. So.
Yep.
I love the view from up here. Wow.
It's good, isn't it? It's good. You can see forever from up here, and it's going to be taller. So.
Ooh. Well, I'm looking forward to. I'm guessing this is the structure that's going to be visible from out there.
Yeah, this structure will eventually be very tall, but the mountain itself is just here right now. So it's all good. It's all good. We're getting there. We're getting there, Joe. Very slowly. I'm
excited. One thing I noticed, this terraforming is all absolutely beautiful when I view it from my pier. There is one...
Oh, thank you.
It is seriously, like, I looked over and I was like, when is Cleo going to get started? This all looks like natural generation that wasn't here yesterday. Wait, no, that can't be right. So, one thing I did notice is you kind of shaved this down over here. Are you going to tear this whole peninsula out, you think?
No.
Okay, cool.
The only thing that doesn't look like natural generation is the bit up here that looks like that is actually natural generation. Because it's very square, so I need to shave that down a bit. But yeah, I'm keeping this bit here.
Okay, cool. Because I had put a lightning rod here, so I was like, I can move that if you need me to. But
no, absolutely fine. We're all cool, Joe. You've done an amazing job as well. I really like that build.
Oh, thank you. Good. Yeah,
you're welcome.
Cleo then invited me to see some new bats being added to Tango's Undercroft, but since I don't have wings or know where I'm supposed to be following Cleo toward, I guess we're broadly heading toward these wardens. Cleo, I'm a little concerned about... Okay, well, let's Ender Pearl over the wardens. Okay. We are sneak past the wardens. I didn't know where you were.
That's fine. I'm down here in the big hole.
I didn't know there was a big hole. Tango told us to avoid spoilers, so I have been avoiding...
This is just his storage room. This is just his storage room.
I'm just saying I don't know where anything is over here.
That's readily apparent. But yeah, down here is where he sleeps in his little vampire coffin. You won't see that. Because I'm only here to show you the bat.
Okay, yeah, show me the bat. Hey! That is
There it is!
That's a pretty good bat. What are these? Oh, there's black candles.
Yes. Black candles and buttons is pretty much all it is. someone on my patron server, Naxtor, made these because we had a vampire build celebration, and I said, "Can I use them?" And then it was like, "Yeah, of course." So look how cute it is.
That is super cute.
I'm gonna have like 5 of them. They just take a lot of armor stands to do, but they are super cute.
Oh,
look,
awesome!
It's a bat. Yeah, this is where Tango, like he has his bed in here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been kind of saving up his videos until after Decked Out releases, so I'm not spoiled on stuff. I'm guessing, so these logs are part of your structure. That's not part of Tango's.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not part of Tango. This is me trying to do armor stands in, like, and make the bats look natural. That's what that is.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's a good height for it up there. And then, oh, that's really well silhouetted against the light of the stone as you're coming out from the bed here.
Thanks. I didn't think about that, but I'm glad it works. I figure I'm going to have them sort of come off like this sort of area and not over this side. So it looks like they're all coming out from this side of the coffin room?
Yeah.
Mausoleum? Is it a mausoleum if he's not dead?
I mean, I don't know. Like, what would you call a coffin storage unit? Like, if you just had a storage unit...
A warehouse?
Yeah, no, but like, you know how they've got those storage units with the garage doors or whatever? Like...
Sure.
Having one of those that's like maybe for, you know, like one of the larger units, and then the only thing you have in there is just like an elaborate vampire coffin in the middle and maybe some candelabras.
I mean, that's still a warehouse.
Yeah, but like, I love the idea of asking my friends, like, hey, can you help me put something in the storage unit? And they just roll up the thing, and there's just this elaborate vampire setup.
That is a very Joe Hill's way of looking at things.
Oh, boy. But no, this is great. Yeah, the way that's framed by the picture over there, it's got a good silhouette that way.
It's cute as well. It's small and cute.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Thank you for showing me this, Cleo. I don't want to.
You're welcome.
I don't want to take up too much of your time because I'm sure that these take a while to do each.
I mean, they take about 10 minutes or so, I suppose, each. It's not too bad.
Oh, that's not bad
and now
at
I've
all.
got one. I can get the sizing off this one and do it on the others.
Excellent. Are you going to have them all be roughly the same size? Do you play with it a little bit so they feel more unique?
Yes, smaller and bigger. But like these, the next one's going to be brown, like a little pipistrelle. So
that's cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I thought they were awesome. So yeah.
Well, thanks for
coming out, Joe.
Do you know if Tango has a different portal, or do I have to go all the way back?
Apparently he does. I've never found it, but then I have wings. So
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine.
You can just sneak past the wardens, Joe. It's not bad.
I did. I used the ender pearls.
Okay, well, you might have to use one of those to get out. Or maybe there's a portal down here. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't
know. It would make sense for there to be a portal, but wow, that's a lot of redstone that I don't want to be anywhere near.
I don't want to touch that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going back out past the wardens where it's safe. Bye, Cleo.
Yeah. Enjoy getting out first.
Well, I've got there's a water stream here.
Oh, sweet. Okay. See you later, Joe. Bye.
Bye, Cleo. Good luck with your bats.
Thanks.
So anyway, I was muttering some mean things about Dracula to myself, and apparently
Joe.
Scar thinks Tango is Dracula. Let's see what he's on about.
Did you just call Tango an evil YouTuber? He's Dracula. He's Dracula. We can't be calling Tango evil. I'm just pulling your leg. Yeah, it's just for funsies. Ooh, this place is coming out hot. Sticking. I had a saying there, but it didn't come out right. It's looking good, Joe.
I really appreciate it. You know, if at any point during the season you want to build a set and do some sort of, short-term live recording here, we would be happy to have you.
A live playing of Monopoly.
That could be arranged.
I am the Monopoly man.
I see it. You do look a little bit. I look at that guy and I'm like, what does he have? That guy has bro. Okay, I fell.
I've got a pocket of moths and a dreams of diamonds. That's what I've got.
Fair enough. Yep.
Oh, is this the talk show?
Yeah, this is the talk show set. So let's say that you had like a new series coming out or a new game that you were going to be streaming. You might want to go on a few podcasts and talk shows and talk about it, but maybe practicing here with me on my YouTube channel, maybe not as big an audience as going on Leno or Letterman or Conan or whatever, Imp and Skiz, but this would still let you warm up, get used to your answers, because a lot of these guys ask the same questions, Okay, so what's this new series?
Are any of those guys still on the airwaves?
Imp and Skiz should be back from hiatus any day now, but I don't know about the other ones.
They're all gone. That's kind of sad too. I think we're old.
Yeah.
Interview me, Joe. Give me a couple questions. Give me like 2 questions.
Sure. So, Scar, I hear you got a new project. What can you tell us about it?
Well, Joe, I'm recently grinding my way through the completion of the shopping district. Now open. If you got a shop idea, come on by and start opening up. And soon, Joe, you can brag about the amount of diamonds you made to the hermits at the bank.
Are you constructing a bank as like the cornerstone of the shopping district?
Yes.
Tell us about that instead of just saying yes, please. We're both practicing. We're practicing.
And the spoilers. I haven't built it yet.
Okay, fair enough.
I like it. Joe. You've been cooking, man. You've been cooking. This place has been popping up super quick.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I wanted to make sure that it was ready. Like last season, I wanted folks to get involved with my build, but it wasn't like done until way too late in the season, So this time, I'm getting it set up. So, like, for example, we had the entire Christmas Carol set that I constructed over here. Now I've torn that down just to establish the precedent that, like, temporary sets go over here. You can film something for a few days, rip it out, build something else,
Did you like take a piece of that set and like leave it somewhere in the building? Because at least sometimes I always see like old TV sets or movies or movie studios where there's like kind of like an old piece of a show here or there just kind of scattered around. Be kind of funny. Like half the Christmas trees in a corner somewhere.
Maybe like putting the fireplace or the lectern that I was using for the Charles Dickens reading. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it when you see stuff like that. Maybe it's just more in like movies depicting a movie theater or a movie studio or a TV thing where they just got like props from all the different shows scattered around. I always thought it looked cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, one place I could do that, I've got my prop room as my storage area over here. And I was trying to figure out what goes above the roof of that. And so having some sort of ladder up here and then just a bunch of old pieces of sets up in this little, storage bay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just an attic of pieces of your old sets in here would be funny.
That's a brilliant idea. I loved Corrales' attic in HermitCraft Season 8, I think. Remember when we would take down our Halloween stuff, we would put it in Corrales' attic? It's because he was the only one with an attic. I put my Christmas stuff up there.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's a fun
treat. Wasn't there like Waldo or Weirdo? Not Weird. What was that game with the squares and they come together, the colors?
Simon?
No, it was like a word game. People were really into it.
Wordle.
Oh, Wordle.
Yeah, we put the ghosts in Corrales' attic too.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, what is this? That's funny.
But yeah,
that's right. Did we have a party at his base at one point? Like,
we had a party in his garage. Yeah, and he was like looking at us through the telescope.
We're just in his pool.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. That's what happens when you have a nice pool and you don't put a fence up. That's why the insurers are so keen on those.
Oh. What do we have here?
What do you think this is?
It looks like maybe like could be like a news desk, maybe that Saturday Night Live thing where they're up there and they're making the jokes.
Exactly. This is like the weekend update type of set. So we've got a bunch of different time zones. I was really proud of myself for figuring out this clock bit where I just rotated the clock 15 degrees angular.
That is funny. Where are some? What places we got here? Oh yeah, classic. Good stuff. Good stuff. I want to go to Tokyo. I want to go somewhere. Now look at all these fun places like Hong Kong. Look at all these fun places. I want to go somewhere. Man.
I can't wait until like I can make travel work again, because I've been in this weird point where it's like now that I'm my own boss, I could make my own hours, but it seems like no matter how much I work, I can't get enough extra money to afford international travel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just costs a lot. So
it does. Yeah. It does. And you know, God, and it feels like it's just kill you, and it's a whole thing. It's just
I mean, if I can, my dream trip for this summer, if I could afford it, would be to go to Jamestown, New York. I don't know if you're familiar with this. It's in upstate New York. It was the home of Lucille Ball, and her estate left a lot of money to create a comedy museum where they have not only a bunch of like scripts and artifacts from the I Love Lucy and Lucy's other projects, but also a bunch of other comedians have donated their archives of old scripts and props and things like that. And so they actually have like some stuff from like the Johnny Carson's talk show and from all these different things throughout comedy history.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I loved I Love Lucy. Great show. Important show. Mm-hmm. Interesting when they moved out of New York. Kind of different vibe for a while.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep it fresh, you know.
Yeah, back then, you know, sometimes they just get rid of one of the actors and bring in somebody else and just pretended that they were the same actor just to keep things fresh. You know, they were weird back then.
Yeah, Darren and Bewitched, totally two different guys.
Did he die or what happened to the original guy?
I actually
he just want more money?
No. Boy, I hope the museum tells me when I go, because I'm not going to Wikipedia before that.
Then I Dream a Genie. Did you know the genie? I forgot her name. Is still
Barbara
alive. She's
Eden.
like 100 and something.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I saw that recently. I love the Bewitched and I Dream a Genie. I don't know. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed those shows. And I Love Lucy.
Yeah, my dad used to work late nights, and so in the summers, my mom would say, "Okay, kids, you can stay up and watch TV with me," and we would watch all the Nick at Night shows and stuff until my dad got home.
Do you had a favorite? Any ones that stand out, ones you enjoyed? Like,
I mean, I really remember liking I Dream of Jeannie. And I think it was really cool that he was an astronaut, you know. NASA was still getting organized in its early days. But, like, that's part of what made it an exciting setting for a show, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I love those shows. They were just fun. I don't know. They were just silly and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of any other ones. Lucy was good. The Brady Bunch was okay. That was all right show. Like their house.
I mean, I don't know how broad you want to go here if we expand beyond sitcoms, but I loved Batman 66, like the old Adam West Batman.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I didn't watch a ton of it, but I my dad watched it with me. Mm-hmm. I do think, Joe, you could pull off a Star Trek set.
I think I could, but like...
We get the bridge crew? We could pick out some hermits to be the bridge crew. But maybe just like a scene. We just act out a little scene, a little fun scene together.
Maybe. I mean, well, here, you know what? Once again, all of this space out here, if you have like a funny Star Trek bridge skit you want to do, you can come in here and build a Star Trek bridge and recruit people. I'd be happy to act as one of the bridge officers or something in that.
Yeah. As long as we could tell Wesley to quiet, I'll be good.
Yep.
Isn't it always Picard telling him to quiet? Quiet, Wesley.
Yeah, who do you think would be the best Wesley?
Oh, God.
Which hermit is the most earnest, I guess, would be the question.
Can Doc be Worf?
I think Doc would be a fantastic Worf.
Maybe Tango could be Data? I'm trying to think of somebody to be Data. Who's
I think Cub Fan would be the obvious.
Yeah, you're right. Cub's Data. You're right. Okay. And we need just the random red shirt person who always gets relieved from their station every time like the stars come in. There's always that poor person who gets thrown out of console. we need somebody for that.
Well, I would
Chat
be happy.
says Wells for
Wells is Wesley. We could call it, instead of shut up Wesley, shut up Wellesley.
Well, shut up, Wilsey. It's so funny. Kind of. Okay, we need a Picard.
You know, Isua does have kind of a British accent.
Azuma could be Picard. Because, Azuma, he's a thoughtful man, and I can picture him. Hold on, everybody. Let's please don't bomb them. Let's talk through it. That's Azuma.
Diplomacy must be the first avenue pursued.
Try to work on my British accent. At least I didn't go, hop on, let's not shoot him. Let's talk it through.
Did you see that a major law firm is using Steamboat Willie in their ads now?
That's funny.
Just because they're like, come on, Disney, sue us. It'll be great press.
Those lawyers will stop at nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we got that. I'm gonna I kind of want to be Q. Just gonna throw it out there. Throw it out there.
You'd be a fun
I'll
Q.
show up. I'll do a little magic.
Yeah. So maybe the premise of the skit, would be Q. So there's some sort of they're exploring something science-y or dealing with a diplomatic situation, and Q shows up and throws a wrench in it. And if you were going to throw a wrench into something as Q, what kind of thing would you want to throw a wrench into?
That fish tank in Picard's ready room.
Okay. So it's one of those things where maybe that's the joke of the sketch, right? Like Picard is like in the middle of some delicate diplomatic thing, and Q shows up and it's just like, don't mind me. I've got this wrench. I swear it's not evidence. I just need to dump it in a fish tank so that it corrodes in a completely, unquestionable way. Picard, you mind if I toss this in with your fish? I will be out of your hair. No tricks. Just gotta get rid of this. I wouldn't mind being Deanna Troi. I think I'm a very empathic person. I could be like, Captain, he's clearly lying.
Yeah, that would be good. All right, any other notable characters from Star Trek that came in and out?
I mean, Tasha Yar was dead, so...
True.
I mean, I think if we were going to have a contest for who actually looks the most like Tasha Yar, that would go to False.
True. Yeah.
False could be a no-nonsense security person.
Oh, definitely. No, yeah, definitely. I heard somebody was in our way, and False said, George Allen was like, out of the way, we're coming through. And I'm like, all right, here we go. So yeah, False, no nonsense.
And then, there's Ensign Rowe, who was a recurring Bajoran character.
Yeah.
She was very, let's say, objective focused. She got things done. I feel like Pearl could play Ensign Rowe.
Pearl's a go-getter. Anybody for Etho?
Huh.
I feel like he's like a special guest that comes on to do some like nerd work in a computer, and everybody just finds him delightful and fun.
Yeah.
He gives us a recipe for moose chili and disappears from our lives.
I mean, the only character I can really think of like that would be Leah Brahms.
I don't remember that one. Who's that one?
Leah Brahms was a warp drive expert. She was like, in terms of like recurring science characters that come in from off the ship, almost nobody recurs in Next Generation. Etho as Etho as Ambassador Spock, because Spock does show up on his mission to Romulus at one point. And
True.
Etho was kind of part of the previous generation, being in Mindcrack.
Yeah, an old man. Okay, good. And B-Dubs can just be the random alien that we've encountered in a ship, and he's got that big smile, and he came from Big Smile Land.
Well, yeah, I mean, if if we were having Picard deal with some sort of diplomatic detente, having B-dubs be one of the aliens who's just like, they're taking all of our water. We use that for salinating our oceans. Otherwise, we just got all this salt doing nothing.
He's just always the alien every time. It's just the alien every time. What if we had Mumbo as the Borg and he's just completely different? He's so far from the rest of the Borg, he's confused. Maybe he's a new Borg that still hasn't quite got the memo that they're supposed to be all kind of like, I am Borg. I am Locutus a Borg. No. He's like, I'm not sure. I'm still reading the manual.
I am Mum of Jumbo.
I'm Mum of Jumbo. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I like that. We need a Star Trek day here at the studio.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we could probably work up a sketch. Like, the thing is, like, part of the goal of this is for us to practice doing, like, little 2-3 minute sketches or skits that we wouldn't normally do, you know, where we actually have a script and we have lines, and yeah, we might improvise some of it, but, like, we don't really do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely, yeah. But
yeah, so we need to figure out what the hook of the sketch is. But like I said, anything that Q shows up in, Q is usually the driving force in it. So, you know, if you were like, okay, Q shows up and makes, I don't know.
We have 2 sets. I'm envisioning it now, Joe. We got 2 sets. We got the bridge. You guys are all doing your bridge work. You know, you're having fun. You know, you're talking about, you know, maybe Data's setting up a card night for the crew. And then I appear and I teleport us to a prehistoric time with dinosaurs, and they have to fight their way out of the dinosaurs. Because Q would sometimes send them into, like, weird places.
Yeah. I mean, so you could then build, like, a little Jurassic Park-esque set, you know, pre-Cambrian dinosaur thing.
I like it. I like what you got going on here, Joe. It's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
And you have, like, the most done base, too.
I don't think I do. It feels really not done.
You do.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you have, I mean, some people have gotten, like, you know, they're getting progress, but, like, you have both the shell, right? And you're all getting the interior and all of that done. Like, you know exactly what it is when you come in here. You're like, oh, sweet. It's a TV studio.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. That was the biggest failing of my previous season's builds, was that I would have something that would only come together in the last, like, 2 months of the season. And up until then, you're just looking at it going like, what is that? This time I'm like, I want it to be clear the whole way through, you know?
I had these intentions too, Joe. And instead I have a pranked base and a built shopping district. That's all I have to show for myself.
Yeah, well, you know, at least the shopping district is, you know, districted.
Yeah, did you check out those trees, Joe? Lots of nice trees.
I haven't yet.
Very comforting.
You want to show them to me?
Yeah, it's very comforting trees they are.
Yeah, let me...
I just want to get out of here.
Oh, well, there's an exit over here.
Not an Electroman yet, Joe.
Nah, I'm keeping it slow on that front this season.
That's good. Oh, a new bridge.
Yeah, I built this. You want to come see?
Dude, it reminds me of... Okay, it's not. I thought in season 4 you made that bridge that was so scary. Oh my god, you did build it out of sand, Joe. I can't be here.
Yeah.
Joe, I can't be here.
Yep. It's designed so that if we didn't really know what the architectural, you know, character of this neighborhood was going to be in the long term. So there's one sign underneath the bridge where if you remove it, the entire thing collapses. All the sand falls onto kelp below, and it just pops them into entities.
Yep. Gonna stay away from that one.
Fair enough. But yeah, we can.
Area.
Yeah, we can swing past Wells's. I asked Wells, I'm like, so the road connects your area to the shopping district, and then just dead ends at your castle. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, so are you gonna make that connect to my base at some point? He's like, your base can connect to Pearl's base. And I'm like, okay. Thanks, man.
Well, I mean, I feel like we need to make this road connect, you know, go off the outskirts of the castle or something, because I connected his base to the shopping district today, and it kind of the road should have a continuity. Can't even speak. A continuous loop around the server. I mean, it's a figment of my imagination. I hope it someday comes out. It'd be cool. But we entered the roads now, so these are the new roads.
Did you put this road in?
Yeah.
Well, this is amazing. Hold
on, I'm gonna sleep, but this looks real precarious. Oh my god. It's not safe, Joe. It's not safe.
I'm getting that sense.
Where's Worf?
There's creepers everywhere. Is the shopping district lit? If I go all the way to the shopping district, will I be safe?
No.
I do like the street lights, though. Those are a cool note.
Okay, all right. Everything's, well, not safe, but more safe than it was.
Oh, there's a cool little tunnel in here.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is looking amazing. I love these trees.
Yeah, it's all done now. The shop's open. I'm gonna make a little info video for the hermits so they know that it's open and they can start building and stuff along those lines. Obviously, where the pop-ups are, that side still needs work. That's where I'm going to build my bank and stuff. But other than that, everything else is done, and people can start building their shops and stuff.
Do the shops have to charge money? Is that required?
Yeah, if you wanna brag in the bank, but other than that, no, I don't. I think you can do whatever you want.
Okay, cool. Because I have like 1 million arrows from my skeleton farm that are just byproducts of the skeleton farming, and so I was thinking like it'd be good to be able to just dump all those arrows in some sort of shop or something here, but like nobody's gonna pay for arrows, so I might as well just give them away.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all done, and the spawn points move, so it's over there. I still have one more small thing I want to put under the shopping district. Still got to do that. But other than that, it's open. People can make their shops and stuff like that. And we have like what? One pop-up, one shop that gives away moss free, and then one real shop, and that's Skiz's stump over there.
Yeah, I like Skiz's stump.
It's nice. Do you see the interior? He did the interior. It's nice. It reminds me of an alligator exhibit at a zoo.
Oh, wow. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be the alligator.
Fish down there. You're a natural. Born amphibian.
Actually, don't. Shoot. Oh, crud. Okay. Where's the hole? Joe, where's the hole?
Do you want an ender pearl?
Joe, where's the hole?
It's right here. You keep passing it.
No, this is a literal nightmare that I have. Okay. That's fixed.
Well done.
But yeah, this is nice. It's like the only real official shop in the shopping district.
Well, it's a great start, though.
Wait, don't alligators, they make more of a hiss, don't they?
I'm not sure. I generally try to avoid anything that could, kill me with its mouth.
Have you ever seen an alligator like in real life? Like cruising, like doing its thing, like yeah, a little unsettling, but nice.
Yeah.
You kind of look at that and you're like, impressive creature.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw them, but I kept my distance.
Yeah, I did too, dude. The thing I saw was so big that the local Floridian was like, "Hey, that's a big boy," and if they say that's a big boy, that's a big boy.
Have you ever eaten alligator?
No.
So
What's
they
it
had
taste
it. Well, they had it as an appetizer at this one like seafood fried food shack or whatever we went to in Florida one time, and we were like, "Dad, can we have the alligator?" And my dad's like, "They have chicken nuggets too, and they're like $7 cheaper." It's like, "No, we want the alligator nuggets." And he's like, "Fine," and then orders it. And it's like, you could tell that it was a different food than chicken nuggets. It was like tougher, gamier, but it wasn't better than chicken nuggets. And my dad was just like, I could have saved $7 and had a big basket of chicken nuggets for the table. Just pointing that out would have been better.
But you had the alligator. That's funny.
But yeah, so it's one of those, like, you can do it, but you don't really have to, so why would you? You know? It tastes like worse chicken.
It tastes like worse chicken.
I'm serious. It's like there's a reason that we breed chickens to be delicious, and it's so they taste delicious. Alligators were not bred that way, and they're edible.
Yeah, I suppose it would be edible, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of alligators in the Pacific Northwest. I don't have a lot of proximity to them, other than a trip long ago in a galaxy far, far away to Florida.
Yeah. Well, if you get back down to Florida, definitely, give it a try if you want worse chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll stick with the chickie. Any other creatures there that are edible? Any other Florida creatures?
I've never eaten flamingo.
Seems a bit stringy. What about they're always crazy about their pythons down there. They're always like, these things are taking over. But those people would probably eat that.
I don't think I've eaten any Floridian snakes. I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't think I've eaten snake ever. But that doesn't feel right. I can't recall a time I've eaten snake, but I feel like if I said that to like one of my friends from high school, they'd be like, actually, on this one scouting trip, don't you remember? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it feels like the sort of thing we would have done, but I don't remember doing it.
Manatees still endangered?
Yeah, you cannot eat manatee.
Yeah, I probably can't eat those. Even though they're the sea cows, right? They're the cows of the ocean, but somebody had to have eaten one of those one time. You know they did. That's Florida.
Yeah, but I have not.
But we don't condone that at all.
We don't condone or encourage that.
And they look like nice fellas, you give them a little pat on the side and you give them a thumbs up, like, good luck out there.
Yep. Wishing them well.
Interesting creatures. I do have to say they're cool looking in the world. Like, often you just see them and you think it's like a rock or something, but no. That's good old manatee. It's having fun down there.
Well, they're very curious too. They'll follow boats and hang out in the wakes and stuff.
Yeah, they get all cut up, so you don't want to get. They're always upset when you use the propellers. Don't use the propellers.
Yeah, they got the low wake zones. Yep.
No propellers around the manatees. No propellers around the manatees. She used to say that all the time. She hated boats. No boats around the manatees. Yeah. He gave me some of his.
Zombie!
It's a child. Get it, Joe. Get it.
I don't carry a sword anymore because I'm generally indoors at this time of night.
Joe, we got another one.
Scar, is there not a bed somewhere? Like, this is your project.
No, I'm kind of averse to light. I'm not as vampire, just to let you know.
Sure, I believe you.
Shoot.
I, of course, don't have a spear. I don't have an appropriate...
We got this. It's okay.
Do we? I think there's more of them now than there were.
Yeah, they're coming. There's got a skeleton incoming.
Yeah, we need to find a bed.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Is there really not a bed anywhere?
I broke the bed a minute earlier. It's gone.
Okay. Huh. Okay, well... Yeah, that tracks.
All right, Joe.
I should
probably log off before we blow this place up.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need help with any upcoming projects. I know you did this shopping district thing kind of on your own because you had a singular vision, but if you need a hand with anything in the future, I'd love to participate because my stuff is coming at a good pace. So
we need more like fully built out roads. Like right now we have path roads. We need like proper built out roads. Would be cool.
Well, like I said, I would be thrilled to have my base connected to the road system, but I don't know how to do that without wrecking Wells's plans. So,
well, I would say get a tractor, park it out in front of his gate, and that'll send him the message.
Okay.
It'd be like you're tearing down a historical building. It's like we're coming through. We're gonna put a highway through here.
Just a bulldozer.
It's just a bulldozer. Oh my god! It's like when my great grandma's house got bulldozed for the Oakland freeway. Oh god. All right, Joe.
All right, see you, Scar. Have a great night. Thanks for coming by. I wanted to show y'all that I just got a new microphone stand up here in the balcony overlooking our mock set for the Palapa Pier. I'm imagining, we could maybe have some auditions, get some hermits up here, and have them practice saying, "Live from Studio 11 on the Palapa Pier, it's only at night with Joe Hills." And, that could be fun. Now, of course, I'm sure y'all also want to see the improvements I've made down below to the set. As promised, we pulled the couch and chairs and desks and whatnot forward, and we have constructed a very simple representation of Cleo's plateau and the little bridge across to it. This is intended to be iterated on throughout the season as Cleo improves this plateau by adding some sort of Mesoamerican ziggurat. We too can add a ziggurat model here. If this bridge gets blown up and rebuilt with new materials, we can replace that as well. And, I'm missing a few blocks there. Not the end of the world. There we go. Glass and lapis in place. Our bridge, our pier, Cleo's plateau, the moon, it's all here. I am feeling fantastic about all this. I've also got a little bit more improvements in the corners around here. We've got the network box up this way, where in theory the network bigwigs could come in and get their drinks and then go watch out on this balcony. Got a nice little overview. That grid down there also marks out where different hermits can grab set space. So Cub might say, I need a 3x3, or I need a 4x2, or whatever. And then he can mark it out with signs. Speaking of Cub, I've put in kind of carpets and basic offices for anybody who wants to claim a space up here. This is my worst attempt at a carpet ever. If you feel anything emotionally when you see this, then feel free to leave a message in the YouTube comments section below, because that's how I'll know that this was art. But for Cub, Office A, ready for Cub. I'm not sure when he's going to be ready to start working over here. It might be a few months. But whenever he is, we've got a crafting bench. We've got some little decorations up there. Got a Vex blue floor. Oh, you know what Cub always loves? Is an ender chest. There we go. There we go. Got a nice little ender chest. All of these offices have nice little balconies that overlook the stage. And I've also started working a little bit more on kind of cornering out these. There needs to be a stairwell here. There's a lot of architectural details like that. The roofs in these hallways, ceilings in these hallways, we're going to work those out in future episodes. But I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of, we've got the writer's room. I've got new kinds of curtains in here that I feel like these red curtains look really good. They feel right, you know? We've got out this way what's going to be my HermitCraft episode planning room. So like this episode was studio interior. Next episode, come on back, I'm going to be doing an arrow shop. I want to do a tour of the shopping district and look at the individual shops that are in there and try and figure out how I want to sell arrows there. Episode 13, we'll be back in the studio. Then I figure episode 14, maybe we'll head to the Nether. I kind of want to alternate working on studio projects like Lethe development with builds around the server, visits to other hermits, that sort of thing. So Nether improvements, redstone improvements. But yeah, I'm just so excited about all this. I've got another area over here I can put more signboards. There's nothing more exciting to me in Minecraft than a blank wall that I can put signs on. I know that's not what y'all tune in for, but that is how some of the magic gets done. But yeah, and from here you can see there's Cleo's little plateau and the bridge that we had, in our little set backdrop. I am just super thrilled with how all of this is coming together. Let's go ahead and drop back down here. This balcony will probably be one that in the long term we mount a camera on, because our control room is through here. Not built yet, but we can come back to that later. But yeah, just as we look down here at the set and how everything is coming along, I wanted to remind y'all that one thing you didn't have to see today was a pre-roll ad. That's thanks to Patreon patron Star Nanny. Thanks, Star Nanny. You also didn't have to see any mid-roll ads. And that is thanks to Patreon patron Drew Baca. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt of my own devising. You can post your poem in the YouTube comment section below. And today's poetry prompt is Set, Reset. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.